Yerp, this perp back with another video. And yeah, it's been a minute, but I'm back. Just been working some things out. I'll be pretty busy the next month, but the videos are still coming. But anyways, this is gonna be the Walking Dead mid-season finale review. I'm gonna just give you a kind of a breakdown what this mid-season as a whole was pretty much about. Um, Probably go into detail on my podcast later this week, dropping on the 30th. But starting off with Rick Grimes, the first 5 episodes really focus on Rick Grimes. Last episode, him really trying to, you see him really this world he's trying to build, and the peace he's trying to make between all the different communities. Everybody's thriving. Everybody's going back to riding horses. It's very it looks very like the 1800s, kind of like just no vehicles, no nothing. Like they're growing crops and everything. It's just I really I really thought that Rick's send off was okay. You know, I'm okay with it. The more I think about it, the more I'm okay with it. He's coming back with movies. I'm definitely going to do a review. My thoughts on that. Probably next month. But then we get 3 episodes, right? 3 or 4 episodes. Yeah, I think it's like 3 episodes with the newer characters like Magnus Group. Some of the characters that we've met over the last 2 seasons, some saviors. Like I'm really liking the new cast. They're remixing a lot of people's stories in the comics. Like I'm liking Henry. Henry's kind of growing on me. Uh more so the actor, cuz like the actor he seems more believable than the dude that's playing Carl. I'm drawing a blank on his name. Um, and he's pretty much gonna get all Carl's comic book story now and whatnot. And they might remix Judith. Like we finally flashback. We go forward like 6 years after the events of Rick, and we see Judith all grown up. I think she's like 10 now, which really interesting. But like I said, I really like Henry. Henry's really grown on me. He's going to have the kind of coming of age story, and I really like his portrayal of this character. He's trying to still prove himself to his mother, that is now Carol, and his father, that's now King Ezekiel. And that's really cool in this world that like a lot of people are like adopting different people and whatnot, and so everybody's becoming more of a family. But the most interesting thing about this episode is we finally get our first look at the Whispers, or our first taste at the Whispers, and what's to come for the next half of the season. And I'm really hyped because the way they introduced the Whisperers was really refreshing. Like the series really needed that. I haven't felt this tense since they introduced like Negan. You know, they're finally gonna bring back that horror aspect back to the show with the Whispers. If you don't know, the Whispers are the group of people that sit there and wear walker skin, and they live among the dead, which is very creepy. Um, I really want to see how this plays out because this I know is a very popular arc in the store in the comic books, and hopefully they do this right. And I gotta say, the way they introduced the Whispers was very. I knew they were coming this episode 8, but had no idea that they would be showing off like that in a pretty big way. I mean, they took out one of the Hilltop's best fighters. Well, they're pretty much their leader at that point. I'll get into that very shortly. Why Jesus is no longer with us, which is kind of sad, and it's gonna be interesting to see how they go going forward and seeing Aaron pretty much take up that the Jesus role. But overall, for this first half of the season, it's really I'm liking the season. Like it's feeling refreshed. I know a lot of people have fallen off. One negative I really have is I don't like how they just completely just writ off Maggie's character just for season 10. That was kind of weird and random. I wish they would have had a more explanation of that. But other than that, I'm kind of digging this season so far. Now, I'm gonna hold judgment until I see a full season without Rick because right now it's really hard to judge. I'm just really liking some of the new characters that they're bringing in. Negan is finally free, so that's going to be something interesting to go in. He's going to have a big role a big role to play going forward. But I really hope. I think I think after this Whisper War storyline, I'll probably be done with the series myself, or they'll probably be close to the end. Who knows? It just all depends on how people they're going to receive season 10, because that's going to be the real test. Even though I think they're good for the second half of the season, and they'll be fine. Yeah, we just gotta wait till February to find out what's gonna happen between the survivors and the different communities and the Whispers. And it's gonna be a big test because they don't have Rick, they don't have Jesus. They're losing some big heavy hitters that they need. Hopefully Daryl can make it out of this, and Carol's too. But it's gonna be interesting to see who survives by the end of this season. We already lost Jesus. Man, yeah, it's just Walking Dead has a lot of work to do. And I'm hopeful for their future. But till the next video, I will check you guys later. Make sure you like, comment, and check out my other videos. And I'm out. Peace.
Everybody bring food. Now your mama told you you won't be eating everybody's motherfucking food. Thanksgiving coming, you don't be going on everybody's house eating everybody's shit. Man, my auntie can't cook for shit. We've been going over this bitch house for 20-something years. This bitch food tastes like pure D shit. I told the family, I said, why the fuck we keep going over here? We trying to be nice. Fuck all that nice shit. I'm hungry there. I want to eat some good shit. This bitch can't cook, you know it. Everybody sitting at the table, food stacked this goddamn high just looking.